we keep measuring economic growth as a sign of a healthy economy, country. How do we measure the health of a democracy? And I would argue, why don't we have a category of civic growth, which is precisely this capacity to organize, to build solidarity, to ask questions, to empower, to genuinely feel, this is drawing on Amartya Sen's ideas of the capability approach. Do people have the conditions in which they can realize their potential to be politically democratic, behave in democratic fashions? And self-help groups unexpectedly created that capacity for civic growth. So here the key thing is being able to work with people who you don't know, are not particularly friends with, but you come together to create a common project. And that's why in the lecture I was drawing on this, on Robert Putnam's very well-known book, Bowling Alone, where he makes this key point, which links to what you and I are saying about self-help groups, which is that it is the presence of what he calls bridging groups. So these are bridging groups, these self-help groups, because these are multi-caste, multi-age, multi-generational groups. These are not people who would normally have come together. So this is not hanging out with your friends at a dinner party. This is not going to the village fair with your family. Those are bonding groups because those are people you already share something with. But when you're able to create bridges with people you might not otherwise be in concert with in any common action, then you're creating the capacity to behave democratically. And that's why when people are increasingly atomized in their existence, this is a real problem for democracy. So this is why he says, people earlier used to bowl, they used to go bowling in bowling alleys, but they didn't just go and bowl as they do now.